Hey, so today I think I'm gonna make this slightly more intimate. Just sitting here in this light the way it is, and the camera the way it is, and I'm not gonna be walking around. And oh, I took my tie off. I was wearing a really neat tie today. So anyway, I need to do this because it's been a few days since my last one. And again, mostly, I mean, it's an excuse, and there's plenty of hours in the day, and times in the day, and minutes in the day when I could do it. But I have been on a rather different sleep schedule lately. I've been falling asleep real early, and on some days waking up real early, and on some days not waking up real early. All that to say is I've been doing a bad job the past few days, and actually it seems like more trending every 2 or 3 days. But I need to get this one in. I'm gonna get it in. I'm recording it right now, so I have some interesting stuff in the works. I am doing online courses through Coursera, so that's yet another way that my time's been occupied. Let me put the oh, okay, never mind. Fiddling with the phone. I have some interesting stuff in the works, aside from, the online education. And a lot of it has to do with like online marketing of sorts. I have a contact who I met him once before, but I kind of like re-met him recently, and he's been experimenting for a while now with the online thing. And I think between the last time I talked to him, the last time that's the only reason I don't like zooming in on my face. You can't see any emotions I'm doing with my hand. Between the last time I talked to him and now, it seems he's really taken the shift from creating content to actually asking for sales. Now, from what I can tell, he's just doing a very basic affiliate sales program, pushing actually, I think it's literally just a make money online kind of course or program. I haven't looked at it too in depth. I just kind of took a quick glance at whatever his link was going to. If you don't know what affiliate sales are, if you don't know what that means or how it works, give me a comment to this video. I'd love to go into more depth for it if anyone wants to know. I've actually trained a few people on that in the past, and I'd love to go through it again and do something a little more definitive, a little bit more time lasting, because that's a huge part of the internet. The way traffic is done by people who are looking literally to make a buck selling someone else's product. So pushing traffic, arbitraging traffic around the internet, which actually, so anyway, I kind of re-met him, and I'm hoping to have more conversations with him, both about what he's doing, and maybe I'll get something out of that. Like, if you look at my face from this side, my facial pattern almost matches John Wick, aka Keanu Reeves. Less so on this side because it's a little less full in here. But anyway, I'm so excited that there's going to be another John Wick movie, because the first movie was fantastic. If you never watched it, was a brilliant movie. But yeah, so to see what happens there, maybe we bounce ideas off each other. Maybe we'll see what comes of it, whether or not we meet up. And then there's some more people downtown who I need to get back in touch with and talk about what they're doing for their efforts, particularly in the online and social space. I've had a lot of really interesting conversations the past few months, and shame on me for not following up on them more, following through with them more, because some really cool people, some really cool business owners downtown, and other people trying to launch their own gig. And I mean, it's just, I live in a town with some just incredible people, absolutely. And we're so easily connected online. And it's just kind of doing that offline bit that maybe takes a little more effort, or even, being more communicative online. I've never been a great engaging person online, because I kind of grew up in like chat and forums, and it was a very different. Those are both very different from the way that social media itself works. Social media. Have we not come up with another term for that yet? It used to be Web 2.0 and then became social media, and are we still stuck on that? Anyway, got to do a lot more engagement there. There's a sort of a podcast idea that my one buddy and I had. Well, really, he had the idea, because for the past like 2 years or so, he's been very interested in learning the whole online thing. And when I say the whole online thing, I pretty much mean the whole online thing. Like if it's online, he wants to learn. So everything from learning to code, learning how web servers work, learning how the internet actually works, learning search engines, how they work, learning how to optimize for search engines. See, I didn't say that buzzword. Learning how to arbitrage traffic, learning how to leverage platforms, learning how to build audiences, learning everything from the social engineering to the technical engineering, and everything in between. And we used to do a lot of conversations actually where he would bring a list of questions about a specific topic. And he would run through them with me, and I would answer them, and then he'd go and try and experiment, trying to get some stuff to work, try to figure some stuff out. And he had a couple of websites up online, and they had different purposes and different levels of technology to manage them. And it was sort of a thing that we did for a little while. And part of what he ended up doing was actually running some social campaigns. He actually ran a company's Kickstarter campaign. They exceeded their budget, or they exceeded their ask, very nicely. And he was very, obviously not the only person responsible, but he had a very big part in helping them surpass their goal, as well as running some of their social accounts and keeping some other stuff going for them. But it was very interesting seeing it from the outside, seeing the process, seeing the learning, and that time and several other times to see him then go into these conversations with people, and I already know kind of like he took a job, and at the job they were like going to teach him certain things. And he's like, oh, I already know all that. And he did. And he was able to like explain it to them probably just as good or better as they were going to him. So they were really impressed with that. And that's kind of like where I like my niche to be. Like, I think I really excel at teaching, teaching and guiding. And unfortunately, most people only take on teachers and advisors and guides who like have some financial success. I've not been extremely financially successful in my life because I have low needs. So like I've never exactly chased the dollar. I live below my means, and my means don't increase all that much, so I don't ever like need a whole lot of extra money. It'd be nice to have. And what I'd really like to do is go from where I've been in all my life to being fabulously wealthy with FU money, hundreds of millions of dollars. Hold on a second. I don't know. Checking if my outside light went on, just checking to see if company has arrived or not. Doesn't look like it yet. I'm waiting on company. But yeah, like I don't mind having enough to get by, have some enjoyment, have a few nice things. I don't buy like a whole lot of stuff. Experiences over objects, right? But I would like to be fabulously wealthy, where I could literally spend every second of my day as I desired, which would include a lot of studying and learning and teaching and advising and so on and so forth. And I think what's really going to excite me in life, what I should really chase, is finding sort of like an advisory role. What do they call that? Consultant, an advisor. I just need to work on a track record, whether it be in marketing or business or technology or anything in that realm. Work on my chops and get into an advisory role because like I'm really good at doing. I'm really good at efficiently doing and streamlining work and working smarter and smarter and smarter and automating and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's not like this, I don't know, it's not really a building thing. It's just a doing thing, and building is where I want to be. So I should really do some brainstorming on how to like coach and advise people more in outside realms. I mean, I do or technically did the coaching for people learning to code. I had more than 50 clients sign up under me, and work with me to learn to code for a while. I don't do that right now. I kind of ended that a little while back because of time. But even from the time I ended it till now, my life, my hours, all that stuff has changed. The amount of time I'm at work and times I'm at work. So I don't know. I might have to look into it. I'm not really sure who or what niche or what like specific area I want to focus on, because I should focus on one. But we'll see. Yeah, 12 minutes here. So this has kind of been, it's cathartic. Is that the right word? It's therapeutic. It feels good. Just talking here the way I am. I really enjoy it. But now I'm self-aware, and I think I need to end this because I've become self-aware. When the machines become self-aware, we must end the machines. So like, comment, favorite. I gave you an idea about something you could comment on, or you give me feedback where you think, based on the perhaps a little bit that you know about me, what I might do well. I am literally sitting on a stool that is like, forgive my pajama pants. What is this? This is like a footstool. For my parents buy these for their dogs. Their dogs are so annoying. They're little chihuahuas. I'm a big dog kind of person. I don't like chihuahuas. They buy these for the dogs to get up on the couch. They left one here at my place, and I'm literally sitting on it right now. Yeah. I don't even need a huge dog. I just want a large dog. Dogs I've been interested in over the years have included Huskies and Malamutes, Jack Russell Terriers and Beagles, neither of which I've ever had. Actually, none of those I've ever had. But lately, I think the dog I want most is a heeler. I don't know about a blue heeler or whatever other heelers there are, but maybe a heeler. It just, I really craved a dog a few months back, but I knew I couldn't have one because of the hours I was working, and there was like nobody else who could watch the dog during those long hours, and it just would have been the worst thing to do. But yeah, maybe times are different enough now. I mean, I still don't know that I'm that responsible to manage a dog. Maybe if I mean, my work is kind of dog friendly. My workplace, and my job is now a lot less customer interaction. I don't know, maybe I get away with it. I don't know, it's still like a pet rock is ideal for me, the amount of care and attention they need. Anyway, this has gone on too long. Send me a video response about something in this video that intrigued you. I'll be back soon, hopefully tomorrow. Alright, cheers.